Hey guys, Trigger John coming up with another Awaken Chaos Era video. On today's video, we have a couple of things that we're going to talk about. One, we do have this new drop coming out for the game. Two, we actually have a sponsored video for a somewhat maybe unlikely sponsor that we're going to talk about. All right, so let's start off with and go ahead and do the sponsored portion of the video before we get into the actual Awaken Chaos Era content. Now, like you guys know, I do occasionally take sponsors. This one I was okay with doing because I was able to try out the product. I did enjoy it. And the product we're going to talk about is actually going to be a USB mic. Now, for those of you who know, USB mics usually aren't the greatest of mics. I currently just got a really, really nice mic. I'm actually speaking on a Beacn mic, but this mic was almost $300. Not quite the same as like a Shure, but this Tonor mic, they reached out and they wanted me to test their product, see if I liked it. And I was actually surprised. For a beginning mic, it's not bad at all. I was actually able to play with it. I got the sound quality to be halfway decent. So I figured, you know what, let's do a little bit of comparison and I'll kind of show you the progression of this mic as well as I have an Elgato Wave 3 mic and this Tonor mic. And we'll do them all in a line and you guys can kind of hear the difference. But for the price point at like $43, guys, this is a pretty fairly decent mic that's easy to get. It's on Amazon. As you can see here, it's literally, as of recording this, it's on a Tuesday, so I can get this in 2-day shipping. Not bad at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and I will switch over to the Tonor mic. And I'll go ahead and talk a little bit. And you guys should be able to hear a big difference from when I'm talking normally right now as I'm recording this video. And when I come back with the Tonor mic, you'll hear a little bit of a difference in the quality. But that will be the literal jump from a extremely high-end mic to this more of a beginner budget style mic. All right, now I am back and I'm actually using the Tonor mic. Now, the one thing to note is I did keep my EQ the exact same from going from the other mic to this mic. This means literally they're balanced the same. I applied the same filters, the same noise gate, the same noise compression, the same compressor, limiter, everything. I just mimicked it over in my OBS. That way the settings would stay the same, because I want you guys to be aware that you can get a cheaper mic like this and actually use just a little bit of filters on it and really crisp up the sound quality. I'm no professional, so definitely don't take my my word as the gospel. But given what I do know and what I have experienced while streaming, it definitely makes a big difference. And it's pretty easy to do this with like a third-party company software. And you can actually do a global change across your computer for any type of content creation. If you wanted to use this mic for even for doing like voice chats with family members, friends, Discord, you know, Zoom meetings. This mic actually even works even on your like PlayStation, on your just believe it on PlayStation. It may also work on the Xbox. It's a USB mic, so as long as it can recognize the driver, it should work just fine. It also is kind of handy. It comes with the built-in the pop filter and the stand. These are kind of nice. For example, I currently use a boom arm on my desk for doing this, but for someone who doesn't have a whole lot of room, you're not going to be able to mount a boom arm. Back when I first started streaming, I wouldn't be able to use that. I would have to, I'd actually clamp everything of mine onto a chair. And then when it got clamped onto a chair, I had to like move my chair around to get everything to go correctly. But yeah, you guys should hear a big difference with just the noise quality. And this is with me. I've been trying to dynamically change my pitch, and you've noticed that the filters have kind of stayed pretty similar. And the sound quality should be, it's not bad for the budget mic that it is. It's not terrible, guys. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take down this website here. I am going to plug in the mic I was using for the last year, and that way you can kind of see what this would be like a base model mic, what a mid-level mic would be, and then I'll finish my video on my very good mic. And that way you guys have a good indication of if this kind of a mic is going to be right for you. Okay. And we're back. This is the mic that I've used for probably the last year of content. This is a mic, is the Elgato Wave 3. This is a almost a $200 or about $150 mic currently. As you can see, the one that we were just recording on is a $43 mic. Obviously, like it says here, where you can use it. This is going to be like the step up. This would be like the medium tier if you're looking at like just cost wise. Myself, I've kind of enjoyed using this personal mic until I upgraded to the new one. But had I known about this Tonor one a while back, I probably honestly would have gotten it, because I've been able to use just a few filters and I'm not noticing a bit of a difference between the two for me personally. But I'm also not as picky as a lot of others are. So if you do notice a big difference with it, I do apologize. But overall, I'm not disappointed with Tonor's products. And honestly, for that price point, can't really beat them, but I figured this would be a good example to show you like what a really good higher end mic sounds like, what a lower end as far as cost goes mic, and then the mid-tier mic. And that would kind of give you put things into perspective if you're looking for or shopping for a cheap mic or a lower cost mic for to start streaming, to do like I said, your voice calls with like Discord or Zoom meetings. I know a lot of people are working from home, so getting a mic is kind of important. Using these headphone microphones like these guys right here, if I were to try to capture this, these are super hard to filter and make it sound good as well. So definitely do not suggest using those. I would definitely recommend grabbing a cheaper mic such as the Tonor and go ahead and getting that as your viable option. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the rest of this video. I am going to switch back to my higher end mic now. And you should hear a little bit of a difference when I switch to this one as well. All right, now we are back on the original mic here that I started the video on, and this is going to be where we're going to start the video, or the contents of this YouTube video. Thank you so much for hanging out with during that sponsored portion of the video. I did want to kind of go into a little bit more detail. I was technically only required to do like 60 seconds to 90 seconds on that video, but I'm one of those people where I don't want to share information in detail with you guys that's BS. I want you guys to be kind of informed and understand what you're interested in or what you're looking at. So if you guys were willing to spend a little bit of money to get a mic, I didn't want you guys to just think that, oh, this is going to sound amazing, and because I can do whatever I want with filters to kind of make things sound great, but that doesn't mean it's going to be the best quality for you guys. So I just wanted to take a little bit of extra time and inform you guys. But speaking of a little bit of time to inform you guys, now we can get into the good part. And the good part is literally going to be what you've all been waiting for. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have an update. Let's go get rid of that. We have an update on what is coming to Awaken Chaos Era. Now, we have been waiting for, well, I wouldn't say a long time. Okay, yeah, it's been a long time. We thought this kind of stuff was going to come out a little earlier than what it did. Unfortunately, we didn't get that lucky, and that's okay. It's no fault to the devs. They have been working diligently and doing their thing. They have been taking a lot of our feedback, fixing a lot of the problems and a lot of the thoughts of what we thought we could be doing on the game right now. So I do appreciate them taking that time to work on it. But as you can see here, they have announced that we know you've all been waiting patiently for the next major game mode to be introduced into Ace, and we're here to give you some updates on what's coming. In the next 2 months, the Ace team plans to introduce a new event, Guild versus Environment, and Real-Time Arena. Now, those two things are going to be super important and impactful in the game. To be honest, Real-Time Arena is not going to... That's not going to go over well with everyone's financial budget for this game. I know myself, I'm not an arena guy. You guys are aware of this. I don't play in the arena. I pretty much, I like to stick to my lane, and my lane is definitely not like, let's play in the arena. But I feel like everyone else, they kind of do. They like to play in the arena, and they like to challenge everyone else. They like to see what they can do. And a real-time arena is going to be something that's going to be very impactful to the game. I mean, you're literally going to be able to hit go, come in here to arena and say, hey, I want to fight so-and-so, and you're going to be able to like just start a battle and fight, as far as I'm aware. Maybe that'll change, but it's going to be awesome because it's going to be real time. So you never know, like it's going to be manual. You're not going to auto, right? It's going to be literally, okay, do you know your character's kits? Do you know their abilities? Do you know their stats? Do you know how to play them correctly against others? There's so much room for variability because regular arena, we know that we're playing AI. We know that if we bring certain characters into these fights, we're going to win. Real-time arena? No. It's just like me and you going at it. Trust me, you'll probably win. Like I said, I'm not very keen on the whole arena thing. But if you're two arena champs versus two arena champs and number one, number two going at it, it's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be all about gear. It's going to be all about the characters. It's going to be interesting. I do like the idea of it. Now, also, it has guild versus environment. Now, I don't know what this means. We could speculate a little bit on what guild versus environment means because, yeah, right now we do have the guild boss, and the guild boss is okay. I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of, I mean, if the rewards were better on guild boss, I would be all for, like, telling you guys, push guild boss, do this, do that. It's very impactful to your account. It's not. The chances of getting these better pieces of gear, better rewards are very slim. So the perks of being in a guild, they're pretty slim to none. Unfortunately, I really hate to say that, but I mean, you do get quests that that your guild can help finish, which gives you a little bit of resources, which is kind of cool. And then you do get a little bit in the shop here when you go to the guild vault. You do get these kind of things that you can spend your tokens on, which is cool. But at the end of the day, when you're in a guild, you want to be able to compete and do things together as a guild. You don't want to be standalone, right? Nobody wants to just play. If you wanted to play on your own, you'd go play a game by yourself on your own. So doing stuff like this definitely is a little bit different. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens with it. Honestly, I have mixed emotions about it. I feel like it'd probably be decent. I feel like overall, you're definitely going to play with it. And yeah, you're going to want to play with it. You're going to want to do certain things with it. I think, yeah, you know, and I have such mixed feelings on it because, yes, the guild battle, not worth it. The guild rewards, not really worth it. The guild shop, it's not terrible. But whatever the environment is, now if they do events like they did that Fire Slam, where that say as a group or as a collective that we were to do like a Fire Slam event like we did, that could be potentially amazing. I'm definitely going to stay tuned. We're going to see what they actually announce for moving forward. Like if they're going to be giving us something like, you know, maybe this is going to be different than what we think it is. I really hope it is. But definitely stay tuned. I just want to do a quick kind of teaser video to kind of, you know, throw it out there. We are all waiting to see what's going to happen. And we're all waiting to see what comes to the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys take what I said about that microphone at the very beginning to heart. I will have a link in the description and on the comments, pinned comments. If you'd like to go ahead and buy that, I would appreciate it if you do. And if you don't, you don't. But at least I hope you were informed. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.